another episode of Forward Talks, a podcast hosted by Forward Inc. We are an organization that helps newcomer entrepreneurs in the Netherlands and worldwide to start, launch, and grow their own businesses. And I'm your hostess, Leah. And with me today is Noori Dates. So after having some special episodes with people who were not entrepreneurs, we are back with our core group, our amazing entrepreneurs. And I brought Noori on the podcast today because over the past year, he started and really grew his own business. And this is kind of the story that we want to talk about today. So Noori, why don't you take it away and introduce yourself and tell us what this amazing business is all about.
Hello, Leah, and thank you for having me. My official name's like always is Khaled in Arabic. I like to use Noori as my nickname. It's easy for the other countries or not Arabic people to pronounce, and it's also nice if I use it as a business name or something. Yes, and my business is about dates fruits, exactly, because people most of the time confuse between dates and dates fruit. So
can you explain maybe the difference to our non-Middle Eastern audience? What is the difference between a date and a date fruit?
Yeah, the dates fruit is fruit. So it's like it's fruit that we usually eat it in it's called in Arabic tamr. It's most common in our countries. But the dates word, it's like dating in real life. So people understand that. Yes, wrong. I have this question always like, you have a dating?
Oh, that's what you mean. People think you are launching the next Tinder, but in reality, you just want to bring them a delicious snack.
Exactly. So that's why I'm focusing always on like dates fruit. It's not only dates. So people to like let people understand more what's the business mean. Because when we launch another product from the date itself, they also think it's another dating thing. Yes, and I studied business administration in Egypt. I'm actually from Yemen and study in Egypt, traveling to the Netherlands as a newcomer, refugee, whatever it is. And since maybe 2 years, I have two years and 5 months I have been here in the Netherlands, and now I am almost starting a new business.
All right. Well, this is exactly what I wanted to talk to you about, the business that you started. First of all, I kind of want people to understand a little bit better why you choose to import dates. So how did you come up with this business idea, and why do people in the Netherlands need dates, and exactly your dates?
Yes, it's actually my family works with dates. It's business, family business, and like I came up from part of my family like businesses, so they do business, and part of my family focus on dates in Saudi Arabia, and like they have working so much in this field, say, and when I arrived to the Netherlands, everyone like, okay, now you are in a good place, and it's like this place could be a good market for the dates. And can you search, or what's the missing, or like what's the gap in this market for the dates? And then I start to search about myself, like going to the wholesalers, going without before for the incubator, and it seems like there is no chance for dates. And then when I go to further incubator and when we study the market, we see this gap that there is kind of dates, like special dates or the most premium dates. There are no like few people who are dealing with dates, and it make them good profit, and they earn so much money from just one of two sort of dates. Then I decide to go in the same field but with more premium thing and make it special a little bit. as a brand. So I'm working with the dates because of my family, and then now I'm working in special kinds of dates that they cannot grow up only in one place in Saudi Arabia. So the rest of the dates can be, the dates fruits can grow up in everywhere, but these two kind of dates is only in this place in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so that's the special thing about your business, is that you have these, and for everybody listening to the podcast, go over to Noori's Instagram, Noori Dates, because there you can actually see the dates that he sells. They are very different from what you see in the supermarkets here. They're really big and have this light golden color, so they're also super beautiful. So what you were trying to do is bring a new branding to dates in the Netherlands. You thought, everybody here eats medjool dates. That's what everybody knows. Everybody eats the medjool dates. I think a lot of Dutch people and other internationals, they also don't know the differences between different types of dates, no?
Yes, actually, also when we had to go to the markets, people just, oh, you have medjool dates, and I had to explain it's not medjool date. It's kind of premium dates. It tastes different. It's more it have more quality because it need to be in specific caring.
Yeah.
So it's totally different than that people taste here or people used to eat in the Netherlands and also in the whole world. So even in our region, it's also known as the more premium dates.
And you know, I think this is what's so special about many entrepreneurs like you that join our programs, is that many newcomers join our programs and they say, I want to import something that I have at home and that's just not that represented in the Dutch market. And I think part of the beauty of having people like you start these businesses is that, of course, you bring these amazing products, but it also has something to do with elaborating a cultural understanding. Because dates are so big in the Middle Eastern culture, but over here, people don't really know the different types of dates. So in a sense, through your company, they also learn about different types. They come from Saudi Arabia, they come from Yemen, you know, the different types that are out there.
Yes, that's what we trying to launch with the branding now. We're trying to make the people aware about what is this product for, kind of educate people a little bit. There is more kinds of dates in the world. It's not only medjool, and also some people doesn't know actually what is the date is. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's have a little bit of a look at your journey as an entrepreneur, because the reason I also brought you on the podcast this week is that I think you have such an aspirational journey. You joined the DEP program a year ago, or a little bit over a year ago, and then you joined the incubator program almost exactly a year ago. So exactly a year ago, you started with an idea on paper. It was really just an outline. And now, actually, if I look out the window, I can see the port of Rotterdam from my window right here. In the port of Rotterdam, there are, don't let me lie, there are 5 tons of dates laying there right now.
Yes, it's actually like not 5 tons, it's 4 tons, 900 kilo.
Okay, so we have, to say it frank, we have a bunch of dates in the port.
Almost 5.
Yeah. And this is just what I find so amazing about your journey. It was in a year, we came from just an idea on paper to all of that. I wanted to ask you, what along the way, if you look back on that past year, what were some of the biggest challenges that you had as an entrepreneur?
It's so much challenges in this journey. Let's say, starting with changing my mindset, my mentality to be on a schedule. I'm coming from a different community. We don't believe in times, in schedule. Which is something we are proud of. Or we have community that do everything together, like without if you want something, just ask people and they can do it for you, like normal and easy life without respect the time. And here this transaction, it was difficult for me, different word, just doesn't work. It doesn't work actually here like I was imagining. You need to be on time, schedule yourself. This was the main challenge. And respect also, if for example, if I goes to some store and I don't respect the time, they ignore me for the rest of the journey.
Yeah.
And then the transaction for the business itself, for the idea, like I said, my family work with the dates, but in the normal business, or like, okay, they buy the date and they sell it as it is. But here you have to study the market. You have to know your target. You have to also make a special thing or special packaging or like special design. You have to put the ingredients inside to be sure what you read, what is the rating thing inside the packaging. So many things. It's totally new. So I had to learn everything by time. And now in this time, it's also the achievement things, the dealing with the third parties. Like for example, the achievements. I had the customs with the shipment. I had to learn everything from zero, and it's really difficult. And one mistake in this field, it can take you down. Like for example, now we agreed. I still have this problem and like this challenge until now. I will win. It's what we agreed in 3,000, and now the whole transportation industry has arisen 3 times. So now it's 9,400 for one container. So this huge difference or challenges that I don't have experience with. Like I'm like you said, it's 1 year, and I had to learn everything from zero. Yeah, and also now we are working on if we want to be a special brand or more premium brand. So we are talking about sustainability.
Yeah.
So also big challenge because we have to be stuck in this sustainability thing, and it's difficult. It's also new for me. Yeah, this is most of the things that's making me a little bit tired of in this journey or in starting my business.
Yeah. Customers in the Netherlands are demanding. You can't just and it's a big learning for many entrepreneurs that people over here, they won't just buy anything. Nowadays they want every product to be sustainable, of high quality. They want it to be very special, carry an emotional message. People really almost want to be sold an experience rather than just a product.
Exactly. I feel this way, like people care about the brands and equal with the products. You have good product. If you don't have brand or story behind, maybe they don't buy it, or they don't buy the whole idea.
Yeah. And you just said that sometimes you also feel a little bit tired of these challenges, of these problems, which brings me to my next question. What makes you be an entrepreneur every single day that you wake up? After a year of doing this, and after a year of also having a lot of challenges, at any point in time, you could have said you tap out and you go look for a job. So what makes you wake up and say, no, I'm still doing this, and I'm gonna keep on doing this?
Actually, I'm telling myself almost every day to quit. Not your fault. Like, yeah, you don't have this amount of money. You can't like go on. But it's the feeling, like my story, or the feeling that you start from zero, like you left everything behind. So you gotta be something. You should be Noori Dates. You should succeed to like improve for the other people, like people who trust you. At least your family, they now they're talking, oh, he had done something. I cannot quit in this in any time or like in this period. I have to take it, even it's very heavy. And sometimes in like I swear, like no, I cannot move. Like it's not my, like for example, this shipment, the first shipment for me, I was down like 3,000. I am dying to prepare this 3,000, and in one time because of Corona, it raised to 9,000. But okay, it's like destiny. This God talked to me. Just stop. And day by day, I'm just okay now. Take a rest. Maybe the next day it's all. Maybe wait. Yes, and few days later came another energy. Like you wake up as, no, I have a dream. I have promised some people. Like I have this. If I don't do this, I will be not satisfied about myself. It's not what you imagine to be. And then you came up.
Yeah. And one of the comments here on Instagram is also just saying that they're very proud of you. And I think the whole Forward team is so as well. For sure, something to keep on pushing forward with. And I think we're all very impressed by your resilience and the way you've been pushing for this for over a year and are doing so every single day. To round off the podcast, I have one last question for you. We are starting a new cohort in November. So we are about to have a whole new, fresh set of business ideas and entrepreneurs. What's your number one advice as one of our oldies? What's your number one advice for the entrepreneurs that are now embarking on the journey?
It's also from my journey. This is what I have learned. Dare to try. Just dare to try. Everything comes on your mind. Just try it, and be daring. Like dare to try. Really, if you lose, maybe you lose nothing, and in the middle you win. Actually, it's not losing.
And if you don't win, you learn along the way, right?
Exactly. This is the winning. Actually,
the winning is the learning. Learning is winning. Winning is learning. Nicely said. For everybody who has been listening in, if we got you hungry for dates, then you can head over to Noori Dates on Instagram and start following Noori. And then Noori, remind me, is your web shop ready to get some orders in?
There's also a small challenge. We had faced me and Noor, Noor, of course. So we are,
of course,
because also another challenge, we take everything, like I'm doing everything by myself. So there is a priority. So we take over the designs, the packaging, the shipment, the website. We thought that maybe the website can be a little bit late, a bit, until because he's genius, he needs some crazy thing inside the website. He like now we are looking for models, so it's that's why
models. So, you're looking for models to model the dates.
So yeah, I like to put it inside the website. So this is just one idea. So we thought that maybe now we are taking care about something, and then when we have the dates arrive, we have the time.
All right. Well, as soon as the web shop is ready, I will also link it in the show notes of the podcast. Until then, go follow Noori on Instagram so you can stay up to date. Also, if you just leave feedback on the dates. Also, learning is winning. Winning is learning.
Yep, exactly.
Also appreciate it. Thank you so much for being on the podcast, Noori.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.